Okay, we should be live. Hopefully, maybe, possibly, remotely live. It's fine. I need to turn my headphones down, though, because I feel like I'm yelling at you guys. Yeah, I probably am. Talking over the blasting volume in my ears. It's not blasting for you because you guys are hearing it at 35% of natural volume. We need to leave this place. We're going for a good ending now. Do we actually get a good ending? I don't know. We do actually have her. Shania, that is. I think all of her fusions are currently done, right? Soul charge, and soul charge. Yes, she's done. So this was the point of no return. Also need to check, do we actually have the ability to see how many souls she has left? 1142. I don't know if that's going to be enough to max out Tiarara, but we are going to be going after Tiarara. I don't know how to pronounce it. That's my brain just being the dumbs. We have to go and leave this place and go to Moana Valley. We should probably take some fights on the way out. Hey, Bells, how you doing? I am caffeinated, if you couldn't tell. I still have half a cup of coffee, though, so I'm good to keep going. I also have backup caffeine in case I need it. Because today is going to be one of them days. I don't know if it's going to be a short stream or a long stream. I have a feeling it's going to be a long stream because we have Garvoy Valley to go through. But off we go. We don't need to do any of the other side quests to get the good ending. We just need the statues maxed out. So I think as far as our path goes, isn't it just straight out? Yeah, here's one save point. We just go past that one. Also need to double check our equipment because I don't remember. I don't think I need all of this. But you know what? We might as well just keep it on. I need to get the... Okay, we actually do have the step tripler and pedometer on, just in case I want to grab an extra little bit of armor or something. But our journey in should be relatively straightforward, just like our journey out is hopefully going to be straightforward. A few battles, maybe, but I don't think we have anything too scary. Let's go. Handy tools. We'll do a phone call and get everybody. We had already gotten all the pictures here, I believe, so we don't have to worry about getting more of them. And snap there, and boom. Lenny! Gotta nuke them all, of course. Okay, and you get to do... I'm just gonna go full ham on these. And, oh, they're separated. We'll go after you first. The only one that we'd actually benefit from even, like, remotely going to get their side quest done would be Mao. And Mao's just requires getting a lot of freaking whatchamacallits. Coins. Okay, fusion into... Let's do Tatanka. Because we don't do Tatanka very often. And yeah, it's got to do the whole little, like, I'm going to stutter whenever you first start loading these. It'll stop after a while. I don't know why it started doing that. I might move my... folder for like the game library to a different disk. Let's go hard hit. I feel so weird doing the little ring today because it's been quite a while since we did it. That would be Friday was the last time we did it. Ooh, Force Brow. Don't remember what that is. A rare drop, whatever it is. Property, inventory, it would be accessory. Boost defense. Cool. It's a little headgear for us to boost defense. I don't think we're going to actually need that. Defense is not that important of a stat, in my opinion. Okay, so we need to go, I believe it's this way. And then, nope, that's not it. Remembering our way out after a whole entire weekend away from this stuff is a challenge. I will get there, though. We also need to restock whenever we get to the overworld. I suppose I could just go back to that part of the guide and find our way through it. I don't think this is going to be enough to kill you. I'm going to try it, though. Because I don't think this last little bit of a wave does 100 damage. Yeah, it's only 141. Damn. Floral Ray on YouTube to get rid of you. Yeah, I'm not really concerning myself with actually stopping to deal with these guys. I'm just going all out. We'll get to a save point. We'll use a tent. Yada, yada, yada. Yakety smackety. I do want the XP, though, because if I'm understanding these things right, it's going to be a hell of a journey whenever we get to her dungeon. As long as stuff's not one-shotting me, I can probably power through it, though. Caffeine, it does a body good. I think if Mao was like 2 levels higher, they could probably have gotten that in one round. It's just, they're not there yet. They'll probably be there after we get done with Shania's side quest, though, because there is another crucifix there, and I think we already have 2 crucifixes. I think. Do we not? I thought we had... Yeah, we do have a second crucifix. I'll go ahead and probably put that on... I'll put it on Johnny. Because he's going to need it anyway later, so... I don't think we're going to end up with all 4 crucifixes. There is a way to get there, and this is just a chest, isn't it? Or no, this might be it. Yeah, this is it. And then we go down here, and this should be the other tree. Oh, no. This might actually kill somebody. Especially considering they're getting double actions. God damn it. As long as they spread the damage out, I think we'll be okay. Okay, so he survived that. She's gonna die. She's squishy in this form. That's the only downside. Oh, she's not dead yet. There it goes. I don't know how she's not dead yet, but okay. We definitely are going to need to heal and do some AoEs. Oh, she is at 34 health. Good lord. Get a phone call going. Think we can take out 4 of them, which should help out a great deal. We can drop out an AoE heal from Mao, I think is probably the best bet. Because this should kill these 4. And you go ahead and do magic arts, floral ray on the other... Actually, we might take them out before we get a chance to heal. That would be a good thing. That'd be excellent. Is that enough to kill them? Yes. They got 1 turn on an ambush. They didn't kill us. So we're good. Oh, and she leveled up from that. Nice. We're probably going to get into the low 50s going through this if I take all of my opportunities to get XP. Are we looking on MP? I think we're doing fine. Yeah, we're doing fine. We're over 300. I will not remember the path back through this, but it's not exactly like it's a complicated one. This is going to be a save point. There it is. I'll go ahead. I'll use a tent here. We're going to be restocking anyway when you have 11 million freaking gold. We're fine. Okay, we don't want to put it over the game clear. We're going to put it up here at the very top. Yeah, the game clear is our game clear on the bad ending, where Shania gets red eyes and turns evil. So now we should have that all cleared. It shouldn't be an issue going back up through that. I don't think, at least. And I really don't understand why this one, the affirmative, is always the second option. Okay, so now we need to go to, I think it is, we should do Ninja Hideaway first to restock. And then we'll use the, I think it's, oh, what's the name of the village? The Moana village? And I'll help you out. Yeah, why the shop is second option too is just beyond me. Okay, so we have 80s on each of those. That's perfectly fine. Thera extract we're good with. We wanted more mana leaves. And do we want to get anything else? I think we need some whatchamacallits. Tents. Because we used 8 in there. Oh no. And do we have anything else that we need to be buying from these? I don't think so. And I don't think we can buy crucifixes now. No, we can't. I don't think you ever can in any of them now that I stop and think about it. We have 6 of each. Oh, we probably should go up to 7. Because we have 7 characters. Of each of like the core ones. Yeah, we're good. So, yep. We'll buy it at sticker price. We don't haggle anymore. We still get lottery tickets just for buying crap, though. Apparently. We have all the lottery tickets known to God. We've gotten them for free. So let's go do the Moana thing. Okay, so Moana Village is... Where are you at? There it is. And we should talk to Okanagan. So I think Okanagan is the chieftain, I want to say. Hello. Can I go here? Hi.
Oh, Shania, the sky, the earth, the ocean, it seems that you've acquired all their powers.
Yes, the bindings of the pacts were quite painful. Yet now it feels like I'm the one who has received power from the spirits.
That is simply a sign of your attunement with the spirits, just as I would expect from the Garvoid tribe's priestess.
So you knew all along I am born of the Garvoid, but my homeland has already been destroyed by that woman.
Oh, There isn't much time, but before you head to the gate,
We already headed there.
it may be a good idea to return to your village.
My village?
Yes, you should know for your own sake why Garvoy was destroyed and why the villagers sent you away to safety.
Oh, why was it destroyed? Now we get to go to Garvoy Valley. I don't know where it's going to be located, because that does not ring a bell with my horrible geography education. So let's save. Data. Save. And now we get to go through Garvoy Valley. We're still not overpowered, but we're definitely powered. Oh, it's just... Okay. It's in Colorado, it looks like. Maybe Wyoming? I'm not sure which. I mean, I'm not going to swap up my party. I thought it was going to give us voice acting. It lied to me, damn it. Dagnabbit. This is where your village? Yes, there's no trace of it left now, but this is where Nathan and I lived up until 3 years ago. That old lady said something pretty meaningful, but I wonder what she meant. Are you okay, Shania? Princess. This feeling, is it fear? Why? What's wrong? Are you feeling sick? Spirits are stirring inside of me. Is there some power in this village? Why, yes, it is your ultimate power. As it should be evident by how every single final quest for each character has gone so far. Excuse me. So we're going to have to be grabbing like all the statues along the way for this as well. So, yeah. I've never heard anything like that. No, there's definitely something here. Let's search. That's why we came here. Oh, is it so?
Is that so?
Okay, so, let's see. Examine the debris under the bridge. Okay. There we go. There's our first statue. Okay, and it doesn't say there's anything else over here, so I'm going to trust the guide on this one because we do want to just go straight for a good ending. And it says to go up the ramp and we'll get a chitty chat. Do we climb this path? Yes, our village was built vertically on both cliff faces of the valley. I wonder if the map was terribly accurate on where this is supposed to be. If anything's here, it'll most likely be found in the upper levels that the average villagers avoided. Oh, because this could be those, there were tribes that lived in kind of in the sides of the mesas and the valleys. This could be one of those, and I just couldn't know the name of it. And we'll need something to cross this. The ladder has fallen. Yes. The ladder? In this valley, there are a lot of these sorts of crevices. Ah, when everyone was still around, there were ladders placed across all the crevices so you could walk across. If we put the ladder across the crevice, we can cross. Oh, you should always put your ladder across the crevice before trying to cross. Yeah. Oh, we have so many little, like, points of interest. Jesus, criminy. It's terrible. The houses are all in ruins. I mean, yeah, it got destroyed. What do you expect? Dot, 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 dot. Actually, I didn't count how many dots it was. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was 5 or 6. The little thing on the preview is too small for me to really do that with. Oh, we should have... Huzzah, something we will never use. Well, we'll probably use it in a very rare occasion, but we have crucifixes and stuff. Oh, ballsack. I mean, one of them does look like he has a rather massive one, but... Well, you guys just really don't like her, do ya? Oh, no! Well, let's do a phony call. Do we actually want to take pictures of these guys? I think we do. Just in case that gets us to the 115. So we have the Suizoi, which we need 6, the Ignis, which we need 6, and the Zukris, which we need 6. Okay, so you get to snap them. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to unseal Dingus over there. Or I'm going to have to start taking down one of these guys. We'll do Arc Cure, I believe. Or do we do a heal? I think we do an Arc Cure. She is our most powerful mage. It's fine. Okay, fusion. We will do... I think we'll do Thunderbird. We have items for restoring seal. But it's not going to be that big of a deal. Ah. Water. Does a body good. Okay, special skills. Let's go for... Do we need to hard hit any of you? Yeah. Archer Boy could be a problem. Actually, all of them are a problem. I just realized. Bothers. We'll do Evil Shade on those two. Then we'll have Cat try and take out the points on what's their face. Because, yeah, we need to keep them from building up stock. Otherwise, they actually will be a problem. Hard hit on you. We need 6 photographs of all of them. I should probably put something on Mao to prevent that, but... So that's 2. Yeah, we need 6 of each of them. We don't actually need one of Tirawa, but I will probably take one regardless. Because, yes, we're going to have Johnny in that one. Spoiler. I have to say spoiler, even though I've actually already seen an ending. Did he just la 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 at me? For sure. There's 3. I'm just counting them down so I know I have all 6. Holy crap. So that thing has instant death. Ew. We're going to actually have you do a double. Do a snap. And you're going to do a resurrection on Slim Hilda. That was an easy one. This is 4. Yeah, I can deal with most of this. Instant death is a bitch. So stellar magic. Let's do... Do any of you actually have stuff building up? You guys do. This should knock their stock down without killing them. So we're at 4 shots, which is good. We don't have perfect on this one. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hard hit you. Yeah, we don't have a perfect because I didn't get a perfect on Mao's last hard hit. Okay. You go ahead. Go ahead and do a soul benediction on Mao. They can use their special abilities because I think everybody here, no, Bream coins, Shrimp coins, and Skull coins. So they do have just varied things that they have. Okie dokie. God dang it, you stupid little archer bastard. Fusion. I guess we're going Lost Irene here. Who's at the final dungeon and is spamming encounter removal items of Artanelico 2? Is it Karenai? I'm kidding, Abbott. How's it going? I had to think of someone we both know. That'd be hilarious if Karenai actually was streaming that. Oh no. We got hit with things. Whatever will we do? Besides take more photographs. Look at this photograph. For some reason the game still feels ungodly loud to me. I think it's just today. Everything just seems loud. Okay, Art Cure on everybody. We are going to keep getting instant one-shot. I didn't check my orthograph. No. How's it going, Missy? We're trying for the good ending today. We did the bad ending last week because I got really tired of waiting for the ending. I have to say, the side quests and post-game of the first two Shadow Hearts, way better than this one. This one felt kind of just like I'm just kind of rubbing my head into granite. Okay, I think this is going to be... It feels like they intended the post-game of this one to be New Game Plus. Unless I did something absolutely stupid that I probably should have been able to figure out before. Which is a distinct possibility because I do things that are absolutely stupid all the time. We're going to take out the Sui Zui, I believe. No, we're going to do that first. Donka donka donk.
Hip hop, take this.
Boom. Okay. I'm going to do one to grow on. Actually, we already got rid of the other guy, so no, we aren't going to do one to go on. We are going to do a Stellar Magic. Let's go with... Do we have the... No, we don't have the stock removal darkness one. I guess it's Hail Dust. Donk. And special skills, do you actually have... Current Breath just never seems to do as much damage as I hope it will. I'm probably not going to do that one. Ebony Cluster is air. It should actually do fairly good against B. Because they are light. Unless they have really good, like, special resist. Didn't do as good as I hoped. Ow. At least you don't have instant death. Let's see. The one that gets us Bream coins is dead. Okay. I guess we're just going to kill you with that. We have plenty of resources to keep going. Here to take most people's disagree with, Nickelback are actually decent musicians. I don't think they're terrible. I listened to my fill of them back whenever they were fresh in people's minds, but I don't like freak out if I hear them. Now, country music, a lot of country music I do get kind of annoyed by because it's all about my dog left and my truck died. Dog left, my truck died, my wife won't start. Or they're stuck with very May songs. Yeah. But music is music unless it's like actually irritating me. I'm usually fine with it. You like country music when it's about fighting the devil and other fun things? I like bluegrass and stuff like that. There's some hybrids into bluegrass that are really good. With country slash bluegrass. Okay. Do we... Yeah, we're going to go healing with our backliners. And then we are going to do items. Mana leaves. Do we actually need it on anybody? Not really, actually. See, what kind of snaps is he sitting on? Okay, so yeah, we got 6 of all of them. Do we have 115? Hell no. We don't even have past 101 total. As far as the numbers go, we have to go like all ham on stuff to get up to 115. Which is, I think, beyond the scope of what I'm willing to put into Shadow Hearts 3, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, we got an Angel Souffle, something we really don't need. But yeah, I am following the guide a little bit more religiously on this one because, here, if we can look at, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. Yeah, it says there's nothing down that path. Mainly because I really do want to get the good ending today so we can start in on a Grim Dawn. Because we'll do a playthrough of Grim Dawn, then it'll be on to Lufia. Grim Dawn, because I got a press key for that. The expansion, like right as it was freaking releasing, so I couldn't plan any content for it. Couldn't set up a review or anything, or plan content before it released from under the embargo and stuff. It was just kind of like, okay. Just do what we can because we must. I like the game. I just wish I would have gotten that press key sooner. That way I could have scheduled around it. If I can't guarantee I'm getting something, I can't plan around it. So we'll do magic arts. We have plenty of mana recovery. Don't fight me, I'm not that bad. I am. Fight me. Fight me. Why won't you fight me? Let's go full on fisticuffs. Guess you're more into folk than country? Folk is fine. And then there's a problem of different people label different genres differently. Let's go. Dusk. Nope, Duskproud won't hit him. Evil Shade. Then you... Will Cat Touch actually finish him off? I don't think it will. I don't think Mao is quite strong enough for one... Especially when we don't get a perfect. I roll at that. Actually, I think if we would have gotten a perfect, we might have been able to. Because that probably would have put us at like 170 something. I don't remember how much life they had. Just aiming for our 2 weakest characters. You bet. It would have been close. Nyeh. Just destroys them. Yay, stock gauge up. Kind of need that for Mao. Okay, Stellar. Actually, no, we'll just do healing from the back lines as usual. I need more mana. Not quite yet. I get worried when we're under 300. Okay, so this way... Hey, Pertuna, continue riding the next area, across the bridge, examine the electric. There's a gap between the access and upstairs. And hug the left wall. There should be an item along this wall. There we go. Okay, so there's Hootaroo. And I need to be right back 1 second. Okay, we're back. Boogity boogity. Just realized I probably jump scared a couple people there. I apologize. Because in here, the audio is very quiet in here. It's just wind blowing. Okay, we got some debris. Okay, so as far as the enemies go, they're all spread out, and it's two of those little insta-death bastards. I'm gonna just escape. That one didn't seem like a good fight for us to take, because I don't feel like wasting revival items on them. Okay, what is this? A hit area expand. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be the left side. There we go. We got ourselves a ladder. There we go. Got to get that back on top so I can see what's going on. Okay, so we got that. We got the hit area expand. This should actually get us past all that nonsense. And we have to walk all the way back. What is through the opening over here then? Was there not an opening up here? Yeah, there's a whole thing here. Oh, okay. So we do want to go back to this. This is her ultimate weapon. Okay, handy tools. We'll go ahead and just make a phone call. Where in the feck did she store that red oak ladder? No, you don't. You don't want to know. It's in the magical girl pocket. Don't think about that one too much, Locke. How's it going? We're gonna just go magic arts and full tilt on these guys. And yes, I realize that sounded way worse than I originally intended. We're gonna just leave it there. Drunken Fist. Go ahead and cat touch it. Although that's not gonna be enough to kill it, we might be able to get it with Shania. Cat touch is by far your strongest one. How much did the charity stream end up raising? Do you know? I didn't get to catch the very tail end of it. I don't know how far along it got. Fusion, we shall go to Tonka. A fuckload? That's always good. It's good when charity streams are actually able to reach their goals and exceed. Finished on 5,250-ish. Damn. Good lord. And it started the weekend at 580. Damn. Defeated. The Scroat Bird got killed. Yay. And yes, they will forever be the Scroat Bird. I have to say the enemy types in this one are not nearly as disturbing as the other one. You made more last weekend than Jay has made with his fundraising in any other year. Congratulations. And it's for a good cause too, so... Let's go with... Do we just go hard hit? You know what? Why not? Oh, wait. I know what we should do with you. Items. I keep forgetting we have this. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. I tuned into a handful of the streams. I pretty much just left it on for the lurking for the thing and would drop in whenever I had free time. think this year's has hit home for a lot more people than you realize. Yeah. Honestly, with the state of the world, things are definitely need. Thanks again for the lurk. I think I dropped in and pestered you on your stream. I was going to make you do kick the bucket and all that fun stuff, but it wasn't available. No. But yeah, anything I can do to help, even if it's just like watching ads, I am good to. Oh, that is not what we want to do. Johnny, we need you to get on the perfect there. Nope. Almost there. There we go. Kick the bucket is on the other cleaning game. Let's go with... We'll do another cat touch. Cat touch fever. Ooh. Did I have it as the last 20 minutes of yours? I do not think so. Double diglets. Did I ever mention those look like dirty dildos to me? Never mind. I probably shouldn't say that live on a stream. That's going to get clipped. Dirty dildos. Brought to you by Nabisco. Oh, we got a crit there. I was surprised by that. So your challenge for yourself for Sunday was to finish that last level with 100% cleaned. Did you reach it? Or were you just kind of like panicking at the very end? Because I've done that a few times. We're probably going to do that today. Okay, items. I do want to go ahead and do some mana leaves. Get everybody back up over 500. Going to fail because you lost track of time. Nate Mez said, might as well put the kettle on. You aren't doing this? Aw. That's... Finish the level with under 2 minutes to go. So that's like the sliding in sideways after a rough speedrun thing. Why do you feel mana leaves are a controlled substance? I can neither confirm or deny. Why is that my phrase this week? I've had to use I can neither confirm or deny. Oh, how many times now? At least 4 times since Monday. And it's only Wednesday, my dudes. And that will piss Nate off so much if he... You would have failed if he didn't remind you? Aw. So those are legal here. They've made it more illegal where I live. Yay. Don't get me started on that shit. I so need to, like, emigrate out of this place. I must exfiltrate myself from the United States of Corruption. Maybe I should find someone to marry in Europe. Anybody in Europe want somebody who just like sits in front of a computer 90% of the day and records video games and talks about them? I can cook. I know how to cook. I have some redeeming skills. Oh, Lord. But yeah, if I had the money, I would be gone from this infernal country already. Stellar Magic, we're going to do Evil Shade on you guys, because we want to get rid of the, like, one-shotters. We don't care about the other ones. They're just status effects. Press X to doubt. Let's see. Which one of you do we kill? Guaranteed kill on you, not guaranteed kill on you. So yeah, guaranteed kill on you. A little bit over the top for it, but it's fine. That's how they keep you in. They don't give you enough money to live, so you can't flee. They make things so expensive that you can't ever earn enough money to live unless you're already independently wealthy. It is jarring. Because, like, yeah, things got a little expensive, like, from the 90s to the 2010s. It got a little bit. After the pandemic, it's not even, like, inflation. It is price gouging that has made it about 1 million times worse. Everyone's like, oh, I'm going to upcharge as much as I can legally do it before they start suing the crap out of me. And then I'll get another 10% over that because, you know, things are happening in the world. It's just why. It's awful. Unfortunately, I'm oddly enough kind of like partially used to it because of one of the places I used to live was really bad about everybody was out to just screw everybody. And I don't mean in the good way. It was a small town that had a lot of small town-itis. Our backlines are leveling up. Still not mid-40s for Frank. Okay, healing. Yeah, so we need to go to here, and this should be her ultimate weapon. There's the sparkle. This is Father's hatchet. Father? Shania had a father? What? She didn't just spawn out a rock? Wild Mist, he was a great warrior. Even with the gun arts I possess now, I do not know that I could beat the chief. Ta-da! Look, Natan. Back then, I couldn't have even dreamed of lifting these up, but now I can hold them steady in both hands. Seeing the princess like that reminds me of the old chief. I'm not strong enough to be called Wild Mist, neither my body nor my heart. But I've finally gotten one step closer to him. Aww. Like father, like psychotic daughter. They probably both had magical girl transformations. Battle axe of Urogira, a great warrior known as Wild Mist. The blade turns the air to mist, confusing enemies than shards of ice that tear like talons. Oh, now she has her ultimate armor and her weapon. Oddly enough, I think the only people that don't have their final stuff are on our back lines. Because Wild Mist and Nigvast are hers. His is Legend Saber and suit. Hers is Magic Key and Funny Peach, which Funny Peach is the lolly dress. Liberty Ghost is his coat. Cherry Bowie was from What's-His-Face. But do they both have ass tattoos? Probably. Judging by how she gets hers. I would guess they both have butt tattoos. Okay, so did we get that? Oh, there's a chest here, too. Okay. Huzzah, I didn't even know you were there. But yeah, I am kind of shortcutting by skipping side paths that don't have things on them. We'll grab you back. We might be able to use it on other crevasses. Yes, please. I mean, she's got crotch, back, and ass tattoos. So she's got the 3 main points covered. We'll have to see where the last tattoo is going to be. Why can I not hit my perfects today? I was at first.
Lenny, help me!
And yes, we are going until we get the good tattoo. Not the good tattoo, the good ending today. Until we get a good tattoo today, we're going. With as weird as my stream schedule is, I am very still stunned that you were able to get 10 in a row. Mine are chaotic. I try and get them regular, but unfortunately, they're about as regular as the bowel movements of somebody who doesn't get enough fiber. I see your tramp step, and I raise you both buttocks. I need to raise both my buttocks. No, ew. Ew. Fusion into Tatonka. So as regular as you, pretty much. I think the most I've gotten up to on you would be 9. No, wait, I think I might have gotten one time up to 13. But it only lets you announce it every 3 at the beginning, and it's every 5 after 10, I believe. We'll do a high angle on you. Get hit by that high angle. You just did a stupid... What did you do a stupid about, Affit? Was it at least something funny? Magnet somehow is or was at something over 70. I think the highest streak I've gotten on any channel was just over 200, and that's because I was actually farming points for a redeem.
Looks like I can drink some.
I got something free out of it. My scheduled hours are at least semi-consistent, so I guess that probably does help out a little bit. Pretty much here within an hour and a half window. But, yeah. Getting anything over like 10 to 15 is... You have to work at it. And is it really worth it? Really, really? I kind of wonder how many mana leaves we have used. Because we've been chewing on those like nobody's business. I'm just going to pretend they're mint. We got that. We now need... Need to head to the ruined building over here. I'm sorry. Not even a coworker called to ask if you could cover today's shift for him. He simply said yes. If he took one of my next week's shifts, now you have a 6-day work week. Oh, no. It's not even a funny one. It's just a why did you do this to yourself one. We're going to escape this group. Those are the tanky guys. I don't feel like dealing with tanky guys. Feeling lazy today. How lazy are you feeling? Gonna go full Dora the Explorer on your asses. Do you feel lazy too? How do you say lazy in Spanish? What?
Bring it on.
Yeah, actually, yeah, 6-day work week, at least here would be, if you're working your normal hour, like 8-hour shift, would be overtime. Unless it is split just right over the weekend. Where you have like 2 in 1 week, 4 in the next week kind of situation. Let's do... I'm just going to do handy tools. Time for a phone call.
Get wrecked, bitches.
It's overtime? Yes.
Lenny.
I still remember working a crap ton of hours over a snowstorm because nobody else would come in. That check was nice. That check was like my entire... That, because I got paid every 2 weeks. That one check for that 2-week period was as big as what I usually got during a month. But I also worked ungodly amounts of overtime. These little sunflower guys, they are growing on me. Ow, no pun intended. Just whack the shit out of my desk. You know, her axe graphics are kind of wasted because she's almost never in axe form. Crotch transformation, go! We'll just do standards. I might do reclining streaming today. We shall see. There we go. If you hear a little tapping noise, tell me. It's just my foot bumping the side of the desk. Until then, get touched by the cat. Got water on the right of me, soda on the left, and coffee in the middle with you.
Already passed out? Ah, you're so weak.
You hear a tabby noise. Does that count? Maybe. Maybe it does. Funnily enough, this is going to be kind of like an odd little side story. The cat that I've had a few cats throughout my life. The cat that I got along best with was part frickin' bobcat. It was a tailless little crazy psycho cat. She was the runt of the litter and stayed small. But she had a huge personality. So we've got two of the statues. Okay, we got that. Got that. And it says we won't need it to go where we're going, so. Best cats are bastard breeds, yep. It's the same with dogs, though. The best dogs are just mutts. I have yet to meet a pure breed that even remotely compares to, like, just the personalities of a good just mutt dog you found on the side of the road. Okay. There should be something over here. Another fruity fiber. So it's down and left to the next area? Okay. Oh, bloody hell. I think this might be a puzzle. The entrance to the altar of the sky. It looks as undisturbed as always. The altar of the sky, so that's where you... That's right, the place where I made my pact with Thunderbird. Groovy! It's almost like not having a genetic cesspool help personality. You know, yeah, all that inbreeding tends to hurt things in about a million different ways. Both genetic inbreeding as well as just like corporate or anything like that. Any form of inbreeding, regardless of the category, is bad. Gen AI inbreeding is bad. Although, I'm all for that one because, frankly, faster that shit burns the ground, the better. That said, it's never going to go completely away. Kind of an unfortunate thing, but my hope is that when it crashes, my prediction is at least close to true. I wouldn't mind if it's worse than what I said, but... I'm like comment on the sky altar where she's once you have control, head to the right-hand bridge, bridge 1.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, I'm gonna have to concentrate a little bit on this one because I have no idea. Oh, this is a very weird layout. We'll go after you guys first. We want the archer guys first because they're the biggest problem.
Lenny.
I was looking at NVIDIA basically inbreeding. Inbreeding their financials. They're betting big on it being a huge profitable business, but at the same time, I don't think in the long run it will be as profitable as a lot of these people are betting on. I think a lot of these things people are betting on are just going to fall through and a lot of people are going to lose a bunch of money. I do think that NVIDIA, Google, and Microsoft will come through it comparatively unscathed. If one of them goes down, then it's already worse than I predicted. But what I'm guessing is NVIDIA, Microsoft, and Google will generally be just fine. But a lot of these smaller companies, even the ones that have been bought up by these bigger companies, are going to collapse and then get either absorbed if they're part of a larger company, or they're just going to go away and their debt's going to be recovered by all these people who lent them money, basically hawking off all their assets. You think it's the reverse. You think it'll become useful and profitable, but not for a long time and not the way they want to force it to happen? Nah. If we ever develop actual AI, sure. Gen AI can go fuck itself. Gen AI it's just not good. It's not as good as a lot of these people seem to think it is. And I'm waiting for the big crash to kind of like double down on it. If that makes sense. Because as soon as those token prices actually start getting to the point where they actually have... Oh yeah, it was Art Cure. Yeah, once those token prices start going to the point where they have to be profitable, a lot of people are going to stop using it. And then they're going to need more people using the fucking tokens. This is the one that we want. I don't think we have enough damage to actually bring it down like this. If you look at how much money is just flowing into Gen AI, it's just... There's no way they can realistically pay it off. There are going to be collapses, period. Let's go Floral Ray. That can't hit both of them, unfortunately. We'll do Hellcrest. I'm just hoping... My prediction is Gen AI will continue developing along kind of the path that it's doing now. When the collapse happens, we'll see a lot of these companies go under. A lot of these independent, like small models people are able to host locally will still linger around. Some of them either actually the company behind them might stick around a little bit and just charge for access, kind of like Adobe does for its software, that kind of thing. Or they'll go under and there'll be people preserving it on like GitHub and shit. And then the big companies like Google, Microsoft, and stuff like that will continue to develop their Gen AI. Probably continue to push it to try and get some profit out of it, or at least break even. Unless they decide, well, this can never be profitable unless we just charge exorbitant rates that nobody's going to pay, in which case they'll just kind of shove it under and just use it themselves. But... generally speaking, the large Gen AI sources are going to be very much corporate and government only, whereas the personal, like local hosted crap will be more consumer stuff. So you're basically going to have that big divide, and it's just going to be a shit show. Kind of like we've seen with several other things, but it's a small step in the utopia of making money and no longer and work is no longer a necessity for human growth and survival. But right now, the one pushing it are the ones who would benefit most from not doing that. So, it's not even a step in that direction. Sadly, Gen AI is never going to be that. It is not designed to even remotely be that. It is, despite the despite the mechanical Turk stuff that's going on with it, it is not functional in a way that it could do that. There is machine learning that shows process, but Gen AI is not part of it. And there is a lot of like false conflation of the two. A lot of the AI used in research stuff. Okay, so actually, that was Bridge 1, wasn't it? Yes. Then we'll get a little cutscene over here. But it's going to be one of those things where, oh, we got attacked. Okay, this is fine. I think theoretically humanity could reach a point where we reach that proverbial utopia, but it's not going to be anytime soon. And it's going to involve a path that is not Gen AI. It's going to be machine vision. It's going to be translation and stuff like that, not glorified Mad Libs. I'm not liking this encounter. In fact, I'm not like, oh, we can't run from this one because it's actually a map encounter. What do we go for here? I don't think that's going to be enough to kill it. Because we actually have, as far as what we've, let's put these into their little bubbles. Gen AI is relatively new technology as far as how it functions now. We do have predecessors to it. Gen AI is basically the whole large language model system is developed on top of a bunch of neural network technology. It's basically Gen AI is the inversion of that technology. It's not adding new stuff. It is just trying to commercialize, and it inshitifies a lot of things. It's making uncreative people seem creative, and it's making stupid people feel smart. But it's not actually doing any of the heavy lifting. All the heavy lifting is being done, was done like 2015, 2016. Even earlier as well for some of it. But it's one of those things where back then the appropriate use of it was actually being used properly. It was in like medical stuff. It was looking over, say, scans and stuff like that and being like, hey, human missed this, double check it. And then the human would double check it and verify if it was true, like with a biopsy or a second scan to look at more detailed resolution, kind of stuff like that. They would investigate it and then confirm it and then act on that human intervention on it. That is a good use of a lot of the tech that preceded Gen AI. A lot of people are trying to conflate that with modern Gen AI, which it's not. Even a lot of things that have started to sprinkle a little bit of Gen AI in for like their output don't use Gen AI to develop that out, the grounds of it. They use predecessor technology to develop the instructions to then use Gen AI to generate a pretty picture, essentially. You know that all programs made by Gen AI are unmanageable mess? Yes. That's because they don't really have the ability to think of a project in the same way a person does, because they're just mad-libbing it by the most common answer. So you end up with like, here's this little capsule, here's this little capsule, here's this little capsule, and they're just like loosely strung together with bullshit. So everything is unstable. That's why a lot of the games coming out now, even ones that don't disclose Gen AI, you can kind of tell it by how they perform that they're programmed with it. But they have like these weird idiosyncrasies that just don't work out. Then whenever you get into actual programming, you tend to actually have like a big overview of what you want your program to do, and then you start building the stuff within that so that you're not having all these little isolated little bubbles, if that makes sense. I'm bad at explaining it, but... And hey Daladon, how's it going? Greetings! How are you doing this fine... I think it's Wednesday? What day of the week is it? I don't know. Here I'm getting distracted. I'm going to beat good mode on this today. God damn it. Let's go. Thunderbird, I think. These guys could wipe us out in one turn, by the way. They'll have an arm as a balloon. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Hopefully you get feeling better. Although, at my age, that's kind of just like, a question of, am I getting better or am I just like not getting worse? Still not from overuse? Doctor appointment on Friday. Doctor, it hurts when I do this, then stop doing that. Yeah, these guys could still wipe out our entire party in a single turn. So you don't want them to have any amount of stock. Okay, so they're gonna cure. That just throws me off every single time they fucking do it. Oh, Lordy. Let's do magic arts again. Floral Ray. Can I get at least 2 of them? I can get those 2. You might sit at the emergency room tonight if you start losing feeling in your hand more. Ooh, that's not good. Now, losing sensation is never a good thing. So if it's doing that, I would definitely go hit them up. Okay. Guess we'll do Evil Shade there and hope it actually does its job. Yeah, any loss of sensation is a terrible sign. Handy tools, let's go with high angle and we'll just like beat the snot out of him old school. Oh, they're vulnerable to paralyze? Realization achieved. Our main party's all at level 50. At the dock, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much pain are you in? Oh, you know, Doc. Okay, I feel really fine. Feeling normal. 5 out of 10, middle of the scale. Dude, the normal is 0 out of 10. I feel that. I live in a constant about 2 or 3 out of 10. Although I'd be worried if it dropped to a 0 out of 10, because that would mean something is wrong. My baseline changing so drastically would be an alert. Oh, that startled me. It just suddenly fell from above. That shock just now must have broken the bridge boards. Let's take a different path. Oh no, so they attack us there. Okay, so we've got all the snaps we need. Let's go ahead and... Got that. Cross the left bridge, which we just... Okay, that is not the left bridge. This is, I guess this is the left bridge, so this is bridge 2. Okay, so healing. I hate how pressing up will not actually take us down to the bottom. It just takes us down to Mao. So used to 2 to 3 out of 10, you sometimes forget you're not supposed to feel pain constantly. Yup. Yup, 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 yup. They're just ingesting all of those. What? Okay, which path are we supposed to be going on, you bastards? Oh, Thunderbird it is. Yeah, I have no idea what bridge this is talking about on here. Because it's not descriptive. So we're just going blind here. I'm going to have her beat the crap out of these solitary ones. You are going to do Evil Servant on them, I believe. We'll do Evil Servant. And then we just standard beat the crap out of you. Although these guys, I do think we actually want to do cat touches on to get their coins. Yeah, I do just... I don't know anyone my age or older who doesn't at least have some just generic malady.
A toast to victory. Really is.
Usually started onsetting in the mid-30s and just kept going. There's another one down. So it has to be. This one is what they meant by left. I guess it is. Just gonna eye roll at that. How tragic. When I was younger, I used to play here often. Shania. What? I'm not depressed or anything. I just was thinking about the past. I think that it was around here, near a roundhouse connected by 4 suspension bridges. I buried some treasure when I was a kid. Aw, she buried some treasure for us. Across the upper right bridge, so that's going to be this one. Okay. Across the middle bridge. And examine the thing at the end. Like, we really need that. We don't need another Thera extract, but we'll show it.
I'll take you out.
Oh, that can't hit all 3 of them? What? I do not understand how it hits B, but not frickin' C. I think we are just going to go for the back 2.
Lenny.
Yeah, I'm sitting here just vibrating my leg. Let's see. Stellar Magic. You go ahead and do Evil Servant. I don't think that's going to knock it back enough for this, so I'm just going to take out the Zui Sui. We don't like them. We don't like them at all. They are not our friends. But yeah, once you reach a certain age, you might as well invest in ibuprofen and acetaminophen, or I forget what it's called, paracetamol, I believe, in the UK. Let's go for a standard hit on you to try and get rid of that idiot. As I miss on the last one. At least they don't have healing. Oh, you barely scratched Mao there. You gets. Ignis! What? What are we playing? BG3 all of a sudden? Because if I remember correctly, that's what they say whenever they're casting Theory Bolt. Can I get perfects fairly consistently? Actually, I don't know what perfect rate we're at right now. Let's go with a red Nova just to show them what for. Donk. Econ. Donk, donk. Econ. I think all that guy knows is Bright Decide. Ow. Ow. Let's do Stellar Magical, do the ice one. If I remember correctly, this guy is fire? No, he's light. So we'll do this. Imagine that without the upgraded charts. That'd be awful. So is the final boss going to be any easier? Probably not. And then healing from the back line. I do find it funny that regular cure is almost always enough to get us back up to max. Might take 2 casts at most. So there's our Thera extract. Okay, so we got that one. And so now we go back and we cross the top bridge. I don't think we have to walk back out of here, thankfully. Okay. We should have something here. That's it. It's still there. All paths lead to grind. I mean, if we wanted to do all of the side quests, yes. What's that? Because that said, if we got up to 115 snaps, we could get to a good grinding area where there's enemies that give a crap ton of XP. But it's not available right now because we don't have enough cards. A dream catcher among us is a charm known to trap bad dreams. When I was small, I was crying after a scary dream once, so my mom made it for me. As it turns out, it's now my only keepsake from her. Aww. I see, but why did you bury it? It's a silly story. Boys in the village teased me, saying only babies are scared of their dreams, so I hid it. It was really important to me, though, but thanks to me burying it way back then, I can hold it once again now. I'm sorry to take up your time like this. Well, let's go. Okie dokie. What did we actually get from that? Dream Porter. You just decided to stop progressing the IPD side quest in Artanelka 2 because it's insane. I do not know what that side quest requires. I've not gotten that far into it. Like I said, I've only gotten those up to make sure they work. They're on my list of ones to play, but I just had to make sure the discs worked. Oh, let's just look at property, inventory, accessories. So it's going to be dream something. Provides 2 stocks in battle. Cloak charm known as a dream catcher protects against nightmares and replaces them with pure dreams. Makes 2 stocks available at the beginning of battles. So basically just auto stock. Woo. We generally just sit at full stock regardless. So here we could tent. Save because we're probably gonna, I think we get the boss, not yet, but relatively soon. There's Garvoy, open area. Just rubbing my leg real quick because it's tense. Across the bottom bridge. Okay, so we got that. Oh. Important item acquired. Okay, equipment. Mow. Do I stop caring about the step tripler? Okay, so she gets a crucifix. And probably the belly warmer or the ultra belt. I think belly warmer. 100 fights with mini boss. Each boss then needs to have a paid therapy session. Then they can be used as a passive upgrade for your fighter, but that's not all. Each one of them have an achievement linked and unlocked for all enemy fight grind that gives 10% damage upgrade to 1 character spell each. Damn. He said it was important, not impotent. No! Data, save. A little bit of both. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that. It's time to take the middle bridge and cross the left bridge. It's this one. And then this one.
All right, let's do this.
There's another pure extract here. Let's go ahead and get rid of those bastards. We're not going to get rid of all of them in one go, but this should be a start. We stopped around 59 because the bonuses are strong, but it's so much grind. That sounds almost like a freaking Disgaea level grind. I like Disgaea, but if you want true endings in that, you're gonna have to, like, work for it. Okay, Thunderbird. Who do we kill? Who do you want me to kill?
Are you our daddy?
What? Let's see. Special skills. Go for Evil Shade. Seriously, 1 life on both of those guys. Who is... D is the big guy. C is the little guy. I'm going to go ahead and just have her beat the shit out of C. Because again, we do not like these guys. Not dead yet. Go. Again, cannot get a good angle on anything. So I guess you're just gonna drunken fist somebody. Gonna fist somebody. Let's go. you. Did you forget that they randomly spawn when you start the game in pre-selected locations, some of which are perma-missable? Jesus. That's ridiculous. Okay, so I can get the two of those guys with it. So they all get to go down. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of perma-missable stuff for side quests. Unless the reward is just something silly. If it's something that actually can alter significantly the difficulty of the game, I'd rather have it not be missable. Or if it is missable, have an alternate way to get it later if you did end up missing it. The only exception to that would be if the... Go hard hit on you. The only exception to that would be if it was like a branching path kind of situation. And in that case, it's not a side quest, it's your main quest pathing choice. You don't like your sudden descent into being a bitter old man, but on the other hand, you embrace it. I embrace my old. I am fine with being old. I wish I didn't have the old man aches and stuff, but as far as just living, I am perfectly fine with being an old person. I was a curmudgeon when I was 12. There's a semi-mandatory convo. It becomes mandatory on a certain path if you fail another side quest. Triggers you if you had 80 of them. Damn. So now D goes down. Time to smack our D on stream. It's the bitterness and the anger that bothers you. I don't feel angry. In fact, I have mellowed out my anger as I've gotten older. But I do come across as a bit more blunt. At least I think I do. I feel like I do. You did the side quest and you accept the fact that you won't have a perfect convo list for the heroine you chose. Aw. That's half the fun. Perfection or nothing. You got to start over from scratch now. As we come back to there. Oh, we didn't grab the pure extract up there. It's, you guys know it's there. Oh, cross Bridge 8 and examine the ruined building. Okay, so we have Shikaru now. You didn't really notice until a gay colleague was on a political rant at lunch today, and part of you was agreeing so much you stopped eating awkwardly. I mean, I'll stop what I'm doing to agree with rants. That's not bitterness. That's just called being passionate about something. I'm gonna flee from this fight because I don't feel like fighting it. Oh, he was in Berlin that day. Oh. I'm sorry. So this is the altar of the sky. Yes, there's nothing left here now, but 3 years ago, the day after Lady destroyed the village, this is where I received the power of the Thunderbird. So I could get my revenge, see? What is that? I sense a great power over there. Okay, once you have to hug the left side until we get that, and she'll tame the Chaharu statue. Probably going to have encounters while we're looking for this one, because I keep getting stuck on the damn terrain. There it is. So we got that. The rant was more towards, yeah. I've had a few of those rants about the location I live in being very much like that particular era as well. What is this door, Natan? I have no memory of it either. This door shouldn't be here. You can see it now because you have all the powers of all the things. The door has opened. With the religious group swapped out a bit to match the Berlin attack, yeah. They have to find their minority to tear apart to make themselves feel big and to make the idiots afraid. And have someone to blame. This light, where is it trying to lead us? To a fight. To a fight! Okay. Item-wise, let's go ahead and tent up. They both should have crucifixes already. You have ascetic earrings. I don't think we necessarily need the flare brooches. The thing when the Islamic organizations in your nations agreed with the attack, his outburst was moderate amongst friends. There are definitely some Islamic organizations that agree with it. There's a lot that oppose it, so it's kind of like one of those regional things. Because if it's a conservative group, they tend to agree with horrible shit like that. So I think it's more like hyper-religion plus conservative values tend to come into that, which is always gross. I just hope they stay as fragmented as they are, but no guarantees. Same for the Christian organizations. Hopefully over there does not become like here. I tend to keep most of my big rants about religion in general out of stream because I am very passionate about it in a few aspects. I'll rant about Gen AI all day, but religion I tend to not be able to feel as free to rant on stream about. Because I don't want death threats myself. You feel more and more conservative groups are actually extremist reactionaries in disguise? that's generally true of conservative groups historically. They're not actually conservative. They want to stop progress towards something they are afraid of or that they feel is a threat to their power. I suppose I could do Flare Brooch on him. I don't think we want to do it on her because we actually want the SP from this. The non-elemental. And Stellar chart, I think he actually has everything we need. Where is his? There it is. He's got Art Cure right now. I suppose no, we have Cure All as well. We have Cure All, we have Resurrection, and we have Red Nova. That'll work. Think we should be fine. Just miss the days where you had room in your heart for everyone, not so much anymore. That one I 100% can relate to. I have gone from like, I feel like everyone with enough patience can be brought to being reasonable human beings to like, fuck it, these people are dead to me. I'm not so bitter about it, just as I just don't have energy for it anymore. Like, you cross a certain line and you're just like, fine, go rot off in your little fucking abyss somewhere. I don't care anymore. Rather than, well, let's talk it over and I'll try and make you into a good person. No. No, you cross a certain line at this point, it's like, fuck off. Okay, so it's basically going to be deal damage to a person, take that amount of damage and heal itself. Chihuahua's physical attacks are hard-hitting types that rely on magic. Johnny's vacuum. Da-da. Okay, so we can actually do this. Like a fuck off lock? I don't know. I don't know if I have a good one of those in me right now, Locke. Let's get this before the ad starts. So we can be in fight during the ad. It's literally you with your big boss. I have had a few bosses that I was that way with, but usually I could go above them. Okay, so we're going to quick save there. Entrust yourself to the light. Let's get some more caffeine in us.
Is this an altar?
I'm starting to feel a great strength. The spirits inside me, they're starting to stir.
You've all come.
Who's that?
Should I find myself rejoicing? Or should I turn instead to sadness, to grief?
That voice. Chief?
Father, it's you?
I lost my body 3 years ago. And now my spirit lives on to protect this altar for all eternity.
Protect? What is this altar?
This is the sacred altar of Tirawa, the spirit who rules over the sun. It is the symbol of all life that the Galvoy priestesses have inherited for generations.
The symbol of life. Could it be? Does this have to do with the woman attacking our village?
The power of the sun can even purify the evil of humanity. It could be that that being was led here by instinct, and so the village was destroyed. But we were vigilant and able to protect the altar.
Everyone in the village. Just for the altar?
It was our duty, more important than life itself. Please, you must understand that. And understand this. You are the one who is fated to inherit the Sun Spirit.
But wait! If I gain the power of the Sun Spirit, does that mean that I can avenge everyone?
Even now, you can only think of vengeance. Perhaps it is the red light embedded in your body that makes you so venomous, vengeful, bitter, and angry. The spirit of the sun, the first spirit, is an all-powerful, all-consuming flame. If you are defeated, your body will be destroyed in an instant, burned away without a trace. Do you still want to obtain its power?
Yes.
I see. Very well. You may undertake the trial.
It's not right. I can't let you risk your life alone like that.
Johnny.
We decided we would fight Lady together. But if you end up dying here, we can't do that.
Who is this boy? So, are you truly prepared to risk your life fighting alongside my Shania?
Father?
Very well. The two of you may enter. No others will be allowed to pass.
Father! This is against our customs!
I may be the guardian of the Sun Altar. However, I am also your father. And I do not wish for you to come to harm. Young man, it is forbidden for me to aid you directly. But please, watch over her.
I promise.
Very well. I shall summon forth the spirit. Spirit of the sun, Tirawa, I bid you to come forth at once.
I'll protect both of them. I'll protect her and the world.
Last D&D match, there was a monkey with a yellow and orange border. Which one do you attack, doll? The orange or the yellow? I'm attacking the one on the right. Aren't you glad I didn't say the yellow one? Da 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 da. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? Okay, so now we have two people versus the giant beast of doom. We also want to be taking a snapshot of this guy, so we do actually need to probably drain it. Just a pinch. Excuse me. Had the burpees there. We're probably going to be fighting it the entire ad break, which comes in like 2 minutes because I had to stall it. We're fighting flying monkeys. What kind of Wizard of Oz beast are you fighting now? Okay. Special skills. We're going to do Evil Shade. Just to bonk you down a little bit. Just realized you need to install Frosthaven since you are playing it on Fridays from now on. Ooh. Duchess of Rot had them living in the chimney. Oh, that sounds neat. Heard this one in Project Gorgon chat. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna do a snap before we do this because we actually need a picture of this guy. Yep. Frosthaven is heart. I still need to play it. I don't think I have a copy of it yet. I can double check though. Okay. So you are going to double and do Arc Gale. And you are going to do a Cure All on Thunderbird. You know the hippopotamus are one of the most dangerous animals in the world. Waiting for the punchline on this one. The game. I don't know if I have the game. I could probably get a version on Tabletop Sim. But there's a video game version of it as well. And to the point in time, doctors did not want to treat victims of a wound made by hippos. So they were betraying their Hippocratic oath. Sorry. At least that's the punchline I'm sensing on the horizon. You don't feel guilty tabletopping since you own it? Yeah. We're not happy, and they said everyone should be treated equally. Okay, so we have Art Gale on us already. Let's do... We don't want to do any of those. We want to do a fusion swap to Tatanka to get our offense going. Special skills, we're going to do Arc Rage. Because we want the buffs up. So you go ahead and do... I'm going to have you do a hard hit opener because you're going to run out of stuff to do this with. Because he's going to keep just removing our stock. Yeah, that's when the Hippocratic Oath was born. I have a lot of those kind of bad puns stuck in my head, so they don't surprise me at this point. Took 2 to 3 years to play Gloomhaven by playing almost every Monday with a friend. Now you're doing Frosthaven. Let's see. You do not have enough to do those, so you are going to switch back to... No, you're gonna keep doing standard. We can do a little bit of work with Johnny. Oh, it doesn't like Johnny now. Cute. Okay, so you get to do Stellar Magic. You're going to do cheap stuff, though. You get to do Red Nova. Strip it of that shit. Because we do not want this thing getting a stock. Okay, so 1481. You keep in on its face. You're all on yourself. I think he'll have plenty of mana for this fight. I'm just trying to like focus a little bit. Got lucky with Gloomhaven this time around. Found your way to that prick of a boss that teleports in and out and managed to beat him. Just absolutely crushed the final boss to beat the game. Didn't unlock all the character classes. No! Okay, so you... go Thunderbird for a little bit more speed. You missed the Triforce one? Ooh. Let's do another standard. Oh, that's going to put him into... Yeah, we need to do this. Rob him of his stock. I think we do enough damage, like all around, that it's okay for us to actually go for the heals. Your best character was Beastmaster, or more to the point, they're bear squishy. I dropped in if it's what I thought it was. I think I actually saw, because if you guys streamed it before, I think I saw somebody using squishy, or somebody using a bear in the digital version. Might not have been you guys though. I want to keep my buffs up, just so we actually keep to speed with this. I'm going to cure all on you, just to keep ahead of it. Bear is Adorbs prepared you for Bone Shaper. I need to make more time for my TTRPG stuff. Okay, we do Arc Rage. Everyone should survive this. Okay, special skills, you go ahead and do Evil Shade. Just keep stripping that of stock. People are intrigued to play your always game. Cool. Okay, so now we absolutely have to cure all on Thunderbird, which should be fine. Can't do a hard hit. I don't know. Yeah, you're not low enough that I need like high enough on that I have to worry about that. So we're just gonna do for a normal hit. We don't have Arc Rage, so it's not gonna do an amazing amount of damage. You do Red Nova? Actually, I think we play it safe. Yeah, we play it safe. We're just going to do cure-alls. And then have her do a shadow one. Her friend is on holidays in Sweden, though, so haven't played Frosthaven in 2 weeks. In the meantime, you suffer through the silly Total War 3 Kingdoms playthroughs. Oh, I struggle with actually finishing a playthrough of any of the Total Wars. I love them. I love playing them. It's just, I get like halfway through and then it's just like, I start just feeling the urge to 100% everything. So I get grindy. And I just start taking over kingdoms just to take them over rather than for strategic value. We're going to strip that off of them. That's going to heal them, unfortunately. Oh, no, that gave them buffs. Oh, no. That gives us a free turn, though. And we will do... I can't do any of those? I have the mana for it. Fine, I guess we'll do Arc Shield.
Lenny.
Knock you down. That did absolutely fuck all. That's going to restore some of its life, unfortunately, which sucks. Thankfully, it doesn't do a crap ton of damage. Do we need hard hit? No. We're going to do knockdown. Okay, so that hurts a lot more. Standard. Oh, unfortunately, we have to do the Evil Shade. Just to get rid of their stock. Otherwise, they're... otherwise they're going to get it next turn. Hey, DF. How's it going? Welcome to my suffering. Time to cure all on her so she does not get completely wham-blammed. I can deal with Shine Zephyr. Arc Rage's effect is worn off as well. No! Well, you get Arc Gale going. Johnny's going to actually get us some more support as well. We're in the little stage of he's healing as much as we're damaging him for a minute. Mostly warm, but yeah, definitely getting our ass handed to us by the game as well. We don't have enough to do both of those, so I guess we do Art Cure. Of course, they are sped up so that we can't really keep up with them, but... Okay, so you are going to do a hard hit to get their stock down. You're all on yourself. It definitely has me a little bit on... Oh, hey, that's worn off. So now we're back to actually doing normal damage to him. He's going to go berserk in a few turns, so we have to be kind of conscious of that. Wow, I didn't hit a single strike on that until the very freaking end. Oh, let's go... Let's do Red Nova. Even if they kill you, I do not care. Let's take them out. Taking that down to the hairy wire there. Like, play Mandate of Heaven. Well, I'll read that in just a minute. We got cinematic coming up, I think. Hopefully it actually plays properly. Thor's Belt. Lovely. Because I have a feeling, yep, we're getting the bug again.
Wow, your tattoos.
They're gone.
No. The spirits are still here. They are merely concealed by the sun's power. Show your strength, and the spirits will answer, as they did before. And if you discover that will, the Sun Spirit will enter your soul, and any ill will corrupting you will vanish.
Father, your voice.
It seems that I have spent too much time in this world. I must go back. Shania, do not falter in the face of difficulties ahead. And, young man, take care of my daughter.
It's always Japan. But now, we get to see, do we have enough to finish this? Do we have to grind for the good ending or not? Playing some Divinity with Mr. Fartson? Fun. Original Divinity or Divinity 2? Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll just charge them up from the top down. Do we have enough? Original Sin 2? I think it is the strongest in the match. So good choice, good choice. It's gonna be close. I don't think we're gonna have enough though. Gonna have to actually do some grinding. Ew. I'm just trying to think of what we have to fight that could actually get us the last couple of these, because I really do have a feeling we're going to be a few hundred short. Unless these cost a lot less than I thought they did. Man, my butt's clenching right now. We got 666 soul energy. It's a good sign. It's a good sign, right? Right? Oh, Lordy. Let it be just enough. Please just let it be. It might be, and I'm okay, yeah, it should be. For some reason I thought Shaharu was gonna be extremely expensive. So that is everything maxed. There is a 7th key there. I don't know if I'm going to bother getting that. Fetish power maxed. I mean, look at her. Thongs and everything. There we go. Thong to thong, thong, thong. Okay, we go there. We go ahead and do special skills. No elemental SP damage, full HP, simple, mid-range. We've got ups allies attack, defense power, speed, evasion rate. So San Little Bell is basically buff all shit. And no element, special damage area, large, all 30 hit. And I have a feeling it has better stats than, yeah, it has straight up, it is just better in every respect than every other one of those. Okay, so we are going to do data. Save. Memory slot 1. Weird to think we have like 60 hours in this and have not done all the side quests. Do we just go in there and face the final boss? We have our crucifixes, we have your belly warmer, we don't need the flare brooch on you, although it would be kind of handy, it's not necessary. think we actually just want to go. Oh, what of these do we actually want? Thor's belt, maybe? Actually, you no longer need the ascendant. The Thor's belt is 204 to 204 versus. That is actually, is that better than, yeah, Ultra Belt gives you better special attack. I mean, sorry, better physical attacks. We'll go Thor's Belt, Coral Pendant Crucifix is the pickup for her. Got Belly Warmer Crucifix, and do we actually need... Let's scroll up to the end of the normal fight. That's a little further up. Okay, so we have all of... We must... Yeah, we already leveled up all the statues. You need to obtain the 4th fusion. You must level up all the statues to maximum. This means all statues up to level 5. What do we need? Pocket watches. We already... So we need pocket watches on folks for this. Other than that, I don't think we need anything special. So you're going to go off of the step tripler to a pocket watch. We'll go with... something to do just more damage. Ultra Belt it is. So off to the gate we go. We should be able to beat it now. Sorry. Don't know why Soul decided to leave me right there. Time to see what the good ending is like. Last fight's still gonna take age and a half, but I do think I am going to just run from every encounter, by the way. Because tomorrow we'll be starting it on Grim Dawn, which is probably going to take a couple months as well. For anyone that's curious. Because Grim Dawn, for an action RPG, is actually really fucking long. I would say it's longer than Path of Exile 1. I haven't played the second one. The second one looks good, but at the same time, I'm not huge on Path of Exile. Just like, it is artificial complexity.
I'm not afraid of you. Ah!
And because I'm a dick, I'm gonna do this. I said I was gonna run from all encounters, but you know what? Why not?
Lenny!
Master!
Why not nuke them just a little bit? We'll also show off Tirawa. We actually haven't gotten to see this transformation. I'm slightly curious if this changed the others' transformation animations or not. But we have yet to even see this one. Hit the Booba one. Special skills, Sunflare. Oh god, she's tall. The full Amazonian height. Jeez, I was not expecting the height. I was expecting her to be about the same height as she was before. Okie dokie. This is fine. We're probably going to have 1 or 2 more encounters on the way up there as well. Why didn't I just have the, like, brain go, like, pure... I'm trying to remember the name of the... My brain went GDQ mode for a second there. It's going to be a walk up there, so it's a good time for donations. What? Oh, it's such a trope of that stream. I'm not speedrunning this. We're 60 hours freaking in. That said, there are speedruns that are like 300 hours, so... yeah. Not leaning in on that one. Okay, so we have the save spot there. So this is going to be there. And we'll do a backup save there. We do not save over our bad ending one. Oh, I forgot to do something important here. We are going to run from encounters after this. Simply because I don't feel like fucking with it.
It's over.
Are you crying?
Here and now.
I'll stop her. I have to. She won't destroy the world.
Now for the 35-minute battle of smacking her 20 million freaking times. Trying to rob the big thing of its nonsense there. Okay. Do I go for the snaps? I think I will. Just so if I do a New Game Plus run of this, I'll have it available. Take a picture of your sister, it'll last longer. Stellar Magic, you do Evil Shade? Yeah, we just need to keep bumping their nonsense down. You missed the good ending because of streaming? The archive will remain live. If you actually wanted to see the good ending. It's supposed to be fairly similar to the bad ending. It's just going to be... well... slightly different. It's kind of like the previous good endings. Maybe I'll raid you and spoil it for you. We're gonna go with... I don't think we go Tarawa. I think we actually start out Thunderbirding. So let's go... or we go to Tatanka. Tatanka actually has a one that shuts down stock as well. And it also does a restoration of our other stuff as well. Our SP, our turn port. Oh, it really... it's missing on the little cinematic now. It just shows the little light coming off of there. So it is literally masked by the sun. So yeah, Red Nova, Malice Umbral, take that. Thankfully, I think she only heals it once. It's just gonna steal our stock. You do a Red Nova to rob it again. Yeah, we don't care about hitting her. We only care about hitting the orb. We should be all immune to this. This is the thing that's going to do some damage. I think keeps us from doing combos, so Art Cure it is. Enjoy. This is how we're just going to roll for the entire thing. Okay, special skills. Red Nova. Yep, we just have to sit here and just pound on it until it's dead. There's different kind of mentalities for designing final boss encounters. I'm not sure which one I actually prefer. Do we do another Art Cure, or do we just do a Cure All? I think we actually just hold off on it. He'll survive another one. So Red Nova it is. Yeah, this thing has a crap ton of life. Don't hurt Timo Ray, just punch her in the balls. You can do Art Cure. I should have actually taken the other photo. Now that I think about it. That way we'd know life. Yeah, he's not going to have it. So yeah, we can keep doing Art Cure.
Twinkle, twinkle, toppity top.
Can you stop doing Crimson Raid every single time, you little shit? Special skills, you're going to have to keep shutting them down, so you do not stop. Okay, Stellar Magic. I think we're... Yeah, we're going to do an Art Cure. I don't know if we can get the other photo off very easily. But yeah, this is going to take forever to, like, dig through, unfortunately. This other snap needs to come in on Umbral so we know how much life it has. Bop-bop. There we go. Move this over and see what that message is.
Smile and say cheese.
I just actually did the thing I was intending not to do. There we go. We don't really need that, but I like having it. It makes me feel happy. Handy tools. So now we have all that going. Yeah, we just have to do about 8,000 more damage, give or take. At 142 per round. But this is the safest way to do it so it doesn't get multi-turns.
Hip hop, take this.
There's 200. Crimson Raid in on... At least it wasn't the main one. Stellar Magic, Art Cure. Do we need to be on top of all of our mana and stuff yet? Not yet. That was weak. We have plenty of... Yeah, we're doing pretty good right now, I think. Let's go. You're going to do a cure because you do the least damage out of everybody. Unless you go super expensive crap. But yeah, we're basically having to just double team the heals throughout all of this. There is a way we could get her into just being the soul healer, but I don't like relying on just one character as our healing. It doesn't feel right to me. Because then you have one failure point. Let's go there. If we were going for getting through this fast, that would be the way to do it. Even then, I don't think it would be particularly fast. Red Nova. Yep, we keep doing these stock removal attacks for everything. We want that thing to never get even close to having one stock. Otherwise, it can party wipe us. You do Evil Shade. And yes, I am slightly seeing if we can do this entire thing without ever hitting her once as well. Until the final blow. We'll see. Yeah, just keep up the red Nova for now. And I'm just going to try and keep an eye on our mana totals. I do need to do another heal with Photo Boy. Because Tatanka is getting a little bit on the low end. So topping her off seems kind of important. Is the one that hits us all for like 250. And no, using status effect boost in this is pointless. She neutralizes them. I suppose we could try and show that off a little bit. No, I don't think her other forms have any way of like doing a massive heal for us. We'll do a cure-all in on Tatanka. Mao is fine. Mao has like, what, 13 shy or some crap like that. If even that. Have fun cleaning, Locke. I will probably be joining you in about half an hour. Have a good lurk. We're not even halfway through the fight. We're not even halfway through the fucking fight. I suppose I could switch Johnny over to his like hostile form, but oh, we hit her. Oh no. She's gonna get mad now. It's because I didn't re-aim. Okay, Stellar Magic. Yeah, you just do Arc Cure. So 206 was, yeah. So Evil Shade. Yeah, this fight's not terribly hard whenever you have like a holding pattern like this. It's just long. Because we have all the resources we need. We could do this for like 10 hours straight and not run out of resources. Especially considering we have all those extracts just sitting in there. And the only reason I have her on this one is so I don't have to swap. Yeah, she can kill somebody if she does Crimson Raid against the wrong target after one of those. You go Cure All onto Tonka and we'll do Arc Cure on somebody next. Do I have a snap? I do. I'm gonna grab something real quick. Rah, 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 rah. One second. I actually have to reach for this now because I accidentally dropped it off of it. Well, if I can actually grab my headphone off of my microphone without it sound like I'm like taking my desk apart, that'd be good. There we go. Grabbing a little snack because this is we're gonna be here for a while. Huzzah. Evil shade it is. Say goodbye to your stock.
Hip-hop, take this!
Okay, you. I think probably one more round. Then we'll need to use the SP recovery. I'm just waiting for her heal. Until then, it's literally just this holding pattern. Someone's in the yellow, SP-wise. I think that is... What's her face? The Hilda. No? Okay. It's Mao and Johnny. Let's go... Red Nova. I should have probably checked the turn order. I didn't do that. We've got turn order to healer. That's fine. Let's do Howling. SP recovery, health recovery, and I don't think we're quite at the point of MP recovery needs. I think it's once they get to red that they have the issue. Or they get healed once. And yeah, the reason we keep using it is because of Zeal Still, because I think a Zeal Still plus like a turn, 2 turns, maybe, would actually get them to where they can double us. Yeah, we have to do this. I'm going to see something. You're not the one who can do it. We are going to change your fusion over to La Serene. I'm going to see what happens if we use our shield. Arc barrier, all allies. I think she'll strip it on her turn, but she might strip it right away. Nope. Yep, she just rips it off. It is immediate. That is bullshit. This is going to do a crap ton of damage, by the way. Yeah, that's the bullshit amount of damage. I think that might actually even kill... Nope, it didn't kill him. Holy butt cheeks, does that hurt? Yeah, everybody just needs to art cure the crap out of this. We'll switch her back to somebody that can deal S stock damage. Because Cyrene can't. I don't think there's any skill on Cyrene that can actually do stock damage. Let's do a red Nova on you. Entrance is such a scary spell. Both have like 999 mana as well. Stellar Magic, yeah. Another Art Cure seems to be the way to go. Just get us back up to full so we don't get completely trounced. Watch her do Entrance again. That could kill Mao. Yep. Stellar Magic, you do Art Cure. Oh, Johnny do Resurrect. Because Resurrect is a full restore. It's not a partial. So we don't have to worry about him coming back with like 25% life. Sorry, her. I keep thinking Mao is a he, and it's bothering me. I don't mean to misgender them. It's just my brain is just like, bleh. Mao is Chewbacca in my brain. That's all it is. I don't know why. Okay, we do get a Johnny turn before then, so we're just going to Evil Shade. We're trying to draw out that cure now. Now that we've seen the entrance. Cure all on yourself there, bud. That way you do not immediately die. And we do a red Nova. I think it's once they get to red, they get one cure, and then it's just a matter of just dragging them the rest of the way down. I'm going to go ahead and pre-roll this ad so that it doesn't interrupt things in the near future. Because we really are just going to be repeating this over and over again. There you go. There's a 3-minute ad while we're just punching things. What? They've targeted her down. That sucks. Oh, Stellar Magic Art Cure from you. Same strategy as whenever Mao went down. The only one we don't have a good strategy for is when Johnny goes down. I don't... Actually, no, we have the water resurrection one. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, that didn't kill her. Almost. Not quite. Let's go a red Nova on the back line. Probably need to cure all Hilda. I feel like I'm just kind of blindly going through this at this point. Stellar Magic, you go ahead and Arc Cure. No. We'll play it a little bit more risky. Let's go Evil Shade. Do Arc Cure on Mao. And then Cure All on Johnny. That chaotic music in the background. Good lord. Okay, Stellar Magic, Cure All, Slim Hilda. Max Heal. Max Pain. No. Max Powers? This is not The Simpsons. I think they'll be fine. She got the crap beat out of her, but she's fine. Red Nova again. We're slowly whittling it down. I'm still just waiting on that heal. I'm remembering there being a heal, even though it was like almost a week ago. You do Art Cure. Mao. Do we get a Johnny turn before them, actually, now that I stop and think about it? Yeah, we get a Johnny turn before them. So that means, yeah, we can just do Art Cure. Art Cure, Cure All. Ad break has ended. Now we shouldn't see another one for an hour, so I think we'll be good. Yeah, Cure All on Tatanka. Get healed. I think Johnny might be in the yellow now. There's their heal. I think we might have gotten it down into the red. Yeah, we're down to yellow on Johnny, so yeah, we do need to start considering mana. Because we still have about 20 more hits on this guy that we need to do before he goes down. The big giant Sauron eye. So you are... Yeah, you just go ahead and do your mana extract. On yourself.
Here we go.
You are our weakest caster, so... Sure. Evil Shade. Just trying to stay ahead of it. And we do Evil Shade there. He was like 170 something. I think she's 180 something with a perfect. Yeah, so she does about 10 more damage. It's not drastic, but it's definitely something we need to be aware of. Yeah, anytime we see ring abnormality, that saves me so much stress. Okay, Stellar Magic. Cure All. Actually, no, we'll do Art Cure. That should actually top everyone except for... that should get everyone. It's going to be close. He doesn't have the best heal. I think Slim Hilda's not maxed out. Okay, do we... I don't think we're going to hit... I think we might hit yellow on Hilda and Tatanka. Mao is a maybe. Actually, yeah, we might even hit it on Mao. I don't think we need to worry about mana recovery. Unless we get down below, say, 200. Oh, it's shivering. It's in the oh shit mode. It's doing the I'm hurt dance. Okay, so you cure all Tatanka. Johnny is casting the most expensive spells because he is doing cure all. But yeah, I'm not as stressed about this fight as I was the first time we came in here. Now that I know how it functions, this is not nearly as scary. I think that's our first time actually using any abilities on Johnny in a while. We didn't even get a perfect on him. Har, 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 har. We are in the yellows, so I am going to go ahead and play it safe and actually do a howling before we are really on the back pedal. Because I don't want to have to redo this fight. I don't even want to redo part of this fight because it gets really repetitive just due to how tanky this boss is. Let's get that out of the way. And we can use that as many times as we want. It is by far the most powerful SP recovery out there. We might lose a Johnny here. Okay, you do another art cure. Just get that through. Having to switch ears because that ear is starting to bother me with the earbud in there.
Twinkle, twinkle, poppity pop.
Okay, how are we looking? A lot better now. Red Nova it is. Just a few more hits and we're there. Evil Shade. Almost there. Ow. Still probably not enough to kill Tatanka. Yeah, you're gonna have to Arc Cure. Which means less damage, but just due to the turn order, she's gonna have to do it. Once we get it down to about 200, I think I might actually finish it off with one of her transformations. The big form. Just because we can. Been a while since you've done that one. You do Arc Cure. Do we transform into the ultimate form? We might. I think one more hit before we transform, though. Because I'm not even sure it's going to do 200 damage. So Red Nova, 274. Yeah, we'll push for another turn so she can finish it off with her ultimate. Because I can. Because I think the final hit is always Johnny. Oh, that's bad. I think she... Oh, never mind. Zeal Steel. That's fine. $128. This is either going to be extremely embarrassing and we actually kill it with this, or I'm going to do what I'm hoping. Okay, that is what I was hoping. Stellar Magic, Arc Cure. All allies. If I do a defend, it doesn't move me up in the turn order. A snap doesn't either. Well, that sucks. Fusion into Tirawa. Because we can. Special skills. Do we do Shining Zephyr or Sunflare? We got to go out with style. That is what is demanded. Malice Dirge. It didn't actually kill everybody. Can't use anything other than just a standard attack, because it always goes to Johnny's turn. He's the only one that doesn't take a ton of damage from that either, so... So despite her having a crap ton of life, that's what we get. So I'm going to mute. I'm going to let the ending play.
Is it over?
Goodbye, Grace.
That sound. It's from outside the gate.
If we don't hurry back, it could be bad.
Yes, sir.
So what's wrong?
I'm sorry. I was thinking about what I should do now. Revenge has been my only reason for living. So I was thinking maybe I should just stay here.
Don't say that. You'll have time to think about that outside. Come on. Let's go.
And we do have a bit more of ending after this. As you can tell, this part of the ending is the same. It's the after credits stuff that's going to be different. Now, do I think that it's going to be significantly different? No. I think it's going to be interesting. Probably. Of course, we have all of the credits to go through. My opinions haven't really changed. I do think the side quests at the end of this one are not as... They don't flow as regularly as the ones from the first two Shadow Hearts. I think the first two Shadow Hearts absolutely did the side quests better. Because they felt like they were a continuation of the game, so you were pushing up a hill to get to those next ones. This one feels like it's intending you to play through, get the bad ending, and then play a second playthrough and have the side quests then, because that's kind of like where the difficulty tier is on them, because they're expecting you to be in like the about 10 levels higher than we were to get through stuff. Obviously, we could grind up a little bit, go on a particular side quest that gives you a bunch of XP and get up to the level that way, but that particular side quest requires going through all the other areas, because you require so many freaking cards. 115, if I remember correctly, to get to Purgatory. And then you have a lot of encounters that have a lot of XP. And that's how you can level things up fairly quickly, because I think it's like 10,000 per, if I'm remembering correctly, in that area. So it's like just a great place to farm XP. I don't know what's with the music right now, because it sounds different than it did before. Oh, maybe not. Because I knew there were lyrics to it last time we went through this, but overall, I enjoyed it. There's a few gripes that I have with this one compared to the others, but it's not like game-breaking anything. It's just an opinion on the endgame flow and a little bit of an issue with some of the collision. We kept getting caught on terrain because I was using the joystick. And I think, if I remember correctly, it happened with the D-pad as well, which is actually kind of uncommon, believe it or not. A lot of the times, if I'm using the D-pad, their pathing is a little bit better on PS2 games. I don't know why that is. I'd have to look into it, but usually D-pad gives you the better pathing of the two, whereas joystick is just easier on my joints. Do I wish that they'd continue the Shadow Hearts series? I wouldn't mind a spiritual successor. I'm not sure if I'd want to see... I like Roger. Roger showing up again would be fun. Or even just a nod to Roger. But I do think that the Shadow Hearts universe... I mean, it can be worked into anything the way it's designed. You don't need to play any of the previous games to understand what's going on. Although it does spoil you for previous games if you play the later ones first. I would say the second Shadow Hearts is probably the strongest of all 4 games, including Koudelka. I think it goes Shadow Hearts 2, the bloody genre, and we just got disconnected for a second. Hopefully we're back up. Yeah, my internet went down for just like a split second there. It said everything was disconnected. Hopefully everybody's all right. Hopefully you're not getting a million errors. I didn't get an error on mine, surprisingly, and usually I do when that happens. Hopefully it's still going to the YouTube side. It'll take a minute to update and tell me for sure. If it's not, I do have a recording of this. I'll just upload it and have it as unlisted or something and put a link in the description. But I think we're doing okay. Looks like it is. Don't think it was down long enough for that to matter. Yay! Technical issues, only slightly technical. Let's see. Anything else I want to mention? I will be doing reviews on all 4 of them separately. I might do a review on all of them as a whole as well. I still need to get a crap ton of other reviews done on Nostalgia Bait. That's probably what I'm going to be working on after this. Although I do need to record one more video for this week. So I probably should do that as well. I have the energy. I have most of the videos done, though, for this week. And I do want to record some more of how many dudes and all that fun jazz. Trying to think what else newsworthy. After this, like I said, we're doing Grim Dawn, and then after that, it's probably Lufia. We might do a Final Fantasy in there, but I'm still having that Lufia itch. And I really am just yammering on until we get to the post-credit scene. Aru's group? That I always think it's Azure group. It's Aru's. That's how my brain is just completely fucking busted. There's Nautilus. I think we're nearing the end of the credits. And so if you ever hear me say Azure group, it's Aru's group that we're referencing. Xseed is still around. Trying to think what other games of theirs I've actually done.
Nathan went back to his Grand Canyon village. These days he lives as a warrior, protecting all of his brothers in the tribe. He said he did his duty and asked me to take care of the rest. Frank, he's with his ninja comrades, still fighting to protect peace and freedom. He's actually become kind of famous, and appears on TV from time to time. Maybe I'm being off base here, but aren't ninjas supposed to be kind of invisible? Master Meow, she's become a huge Hollywood star, a dramatic actor who can do action-adventure too. At least that's what the buzz is. Nobody seems to notice she's a cat. Hilda, she returned home loaded down with an armful of souvenirs.
I don't know when I'll wake up again. It may be 100 years or so, but if you're still alive, I'll visit.
Says her. Ricardo disappeared after placing flowers on Edna's grave. He didn't say a word to anybody. Maybe later, when I'm a little older, I'll wander into a bar and find him singing. It'll make me real happy. And as for me...
Yes? This is Garland Detective Agency. Yes? Yes? Yes, right, I understand. We'll be right there. Master! We got a call from a guy named Baker in the 3rd Borough. It seems they're missing their sweet little kitty cat, and they want us to run over there and find it.
Man, again? I told you not to take those kind of jobs.
I know. You don't have to remind me. I'll go with you if you want me to.
Will you stop being so selfish?
Huh?
I'll be going with you. Okay.
That settles that. Take care of things while I'm out.
Easy for you to say.
I mean, it's about what I expected. Let's be frank, it is about what I expected, but he still looks like a 16-year-old kid. So it comes across as a little bit of creepy. Just gonna say. It just does. But at least now we actually have access to the theater thing and we can go through all the cinematics. I don't think we got every last one. Did we? We got 0 through 8. Okay, 9 through 14, 15 to 31. 32. Just seeing if we skip any numbers that I'm aware of. Off to South America, we should have all of those. 3 in front of the gate. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 80, 81, 82, 83. 45, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 97. Looks like we do have all of them. 104, 105, 106. Yeah, that is... We might actually be missing a chapter. I don't think so. But either way, that was fun. I enjoyed going through the trilogy. I enjoyed playing Koudelka back when we did. I do look forward to maybe seeing a spiritual successor to this one day. But next time, i.e. tomorrow, we'll be back with some A Grim Dawn, which is going to be a little bit of a jarring departure from the turn-based RPGs. And it's going to take forever to do because, yeah, I do think I will eventually reach a point with it where I'm going to be like, I'm just going to push through. I always do with Grim Dawn, and it's unfortunate, but it's still a good action RPG, and if you like longer action RPGs, it's right up there for you, especially with all the DLC. But keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Who do we raid? Is Locke actually still streaming? Let us check. Onto the Twitch. Onto the Locke. We have Locke doing goblin cleanup. He's cleaning up them goblins. We got... Yeah, that's pretty much... We have some other people, but I don't really care about raiding most of them because they're either way out of my league or completely different from what you're expecting. Of War Do We Go? And I will see you guys next time.